Late night bites with friends? Already hard to beat. That first too hot bite of fries you couldn't wait for, followed by ice cold Pepsi. Now that hits different. Suddenly, the energy kicks back in. The night goes longer, and the laughs don't stop. Because Pepsi brings out more flavor, more fun, and more of the moment. Food deserves Pepsi. Grab a Pepsi Zero Sugar today.
What up? It's interview style where we talk about movies or whatever. Yeah, we're talking about movies this time, but I want to bring up some actors. Like, I can't believe that actor was also that actor, played such different characters. Remember we talked about Jeanette Goldstein as Vasquez in Aliens and then the Irish mommy in Titanic?
Yeah.
Remember when I was blown away that Vic Tablian in the same film in Raiders of the Lost Ark was Barranca and then Monkey Man?
Oh, yeah.
A fact that I held for 40 years and wasn't aware of. Let's do a special mention for William Hootkins, a name that doesn't mean anything to you. He was the pudgy X-Wing fighter. He was Red 6 in Star Wars. I knew him as Major Eaton, one who comes to find Indiana Jones and convinces him to go after the Ark of the Covenant and the headpiece to the Staff of Ra in Raiders of the Lost Ark. I was shocked to find that William Hootkins, my entire life only as Major Eaton in Raiders, was also Lieutenant Eckhart in Batman, the shady, corrupt police guy. Eckhart!
Which Batman?
Think about the future. That's Michael Keaton.
Really?
You're an A1 nuts boy, and Grissom knows it. He was Lieutenant Eckhart. Same actor, and I was like, whoa!
Whoa.
But these are the ones that I want to give to you. Do you remember a film directed by Rob Reiner called Stand By Me?
Of course. Our discussion at orwhatevermovies.com or wherever you get podcasts.
Do you remember in our discussion? I think we had maybe it was a quiz. Yeah. What's the name of the little store at the end of that little road by the junkyard?
Oh, yeah. I gave you this quiz. Chotchkis, chacharas, chuchis. Chuchis? Chuchit.
Quitacholos.
Quitacholos.
Quitacholo. So I thought about that because I stumbled a little bit over the pronunciation because that's kind of an awkward name. So that was the man who ran Quitacholos. His name was Bruce Kirby. And Bruce Kirby was the father of Bruno Kirby. And Bruno Kirby was in some notable stuff. He died, unfortunately, at 57, pretty young. He had a big role in City Slickers. He was also in Donnie Brasco. And then his brother, whose name I don't have in front of me, just passed away within the last couple of weeks. Bruce Kirby's other son, also a Kirby. And Bruce Kirby himself died 2021. He made it to a ripe old age. And I was like, oh, that's, interesting or whatever. Bruce Kirby. I didn't realize that the Quitacholos guy was the father of Bruce Kirby, of Bruno Kirby. And then I looked him up because I found that fascinating. And do you know what Bruce Kirby's given name is?
No.
Bruno. His kid's name is Bruno, but his given name is Bruno, and it was anglicized or Americanized to Bruce Kirby. His given name is Bruno Giovanni Quitacholo.
What?
That was wild. So Mr. Quitacholo himself runs Quitacholos in Castle Rock.
What? Wait, what? So chicken or the egg? Right? So this wasn't in the novella The Body, Quitacholos?
Oh, I have no idea. I doubt it.
That had to have been like a Reiner wink?
Yep, must have been.
Wow.
They just used his name because nobody would know who it was, and I was like, what? That was pretty. I made that noise that you made.
That's so weird and wild.
Yeah. And then maybe a little bit less so. I probably should have saved that for the capper. But do you remember a character in a movie that we've also discussed, available at orwhatevermovies.com or wherever you get podcasts, named Ed Bailey?
Sounds familiar. What's it from?
Why, Ed Bailey.
Oh.
We cross?
Ed Bailey.
Guns don't scare me.
From Tombstone, our discussion for which.
Not them guns. You ain't nothing but a skinny lunger.
Which means someone with tuberculosis. Okay.
Why, Ed, what an ugly thing to say. He either says, I have to pin this down. He either says, I abhor ugliness, which is what I always thought he said. But I think one of the YouTube subtitles or something said poor ugliness. And in a sapido satipo kind of way, I have to figure this out. Does this mean we're not friends anymore? Ed, if I thought you weren't my friend, I just don't think I could bear it. And then they have an exchange in which Ed gets bloodied a little bit. Spoiler. You know who played Ed Bailey in Tombstone?
Shoot. Who plays Ed Bailey?
He's a musician. Most notably, he's featured a lot of songs in his Big Brothers movies. And that is Frank Stallone, who did a bunch of cheesy 70s, 80s rock that Sylvester Stallone insisted on putting on in his movies. He's in Rockies and stuff. He even played a small role as Carl in the Sylvester Stallone directed Staying Alive.
Frank Stallone is Sylvester Stallone's younger brother?
Yep. And I've seen Frank Stallone my entire life, and I know his music. And for some reason, I just never questioned Ed Bailey, which is just, 13 or 14 or 15 in a hugely stacked cast of names where you're like, oh, and that blew my mind. So I coupled him with Bruno Quidacholo and presented him in this interview style as small character things that blew my mind.
Does Ed Bailey, he wears like a little bowler hat, doesn't he?
Yep.
Why do those always feel so much less cool and intimidating?
They're rounded and dorky.
Like, how do you just don't take Ed Bailey seriously.
Right, because the hat's not even functional. That's a stylish hat. That brim doesn't protect you from any kind of sun.
It's just a dandy hat? That's why the mayor or whatever wears it?
Yep. It's hat. It's like gun barrel length. It's a penis thing. If you don't have a formidable brim, what are you doing?
Hats are a penis thing?
Yeah. Thanks for playing, Caleb. Bye.
I see you.
Avatar: Fire and Ash is now streaming on Disney+. It's the film critics are calling the best Avatar yet.
Yeah! Go, 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 go!
A true epic and completely jaw-dropping.
This is the only pure thing in this world.
Return to Pandora on Disney+.
It will be an adventure for the whole family.
And watch the Oscar-winning phenomenon at home.
This is sick!
Avatar: Fire and Ash, now streaming on Disney+. Rated PG-13.
Electric acid.